going on, guys? My name is Mike and welcome back to AXC Garage, a channel that's built for today's Acuras, Hondas, and all the classics. We are back on our EK9 Civic Type-R refresh project. On the last episode, you saw us went ahead to remove all the dent all around the vehicle. Also, we finished the wing spoiler base and also replaced a set of brand new CTR headlights along with the fender light and brand new front and rear OEM emblems, and the car looked fantastic. And in today's episode, we'll be diving into the interior. We got a few things we got to do, and the first thing on the list is the steering wheel. As you can see right over here, the upper part of the steering wheel is all warped and distorted, and the grip all around the steering wheel is all worn out. And we are very fortunate able to find a used steering wheel in excellent condition, and I really think the steering wheel is going to set off the driver view. Guys, I don't know what's going on. Very fortunate that we went ahead and replaced the steering wheel. Looks like someone have cut the wire and spliced it and put butt connectors and electrical tape. It's so unsafe right in there with the airbags. And good thing is we got a brand new steering wheel that come with the original harness. So the steering wheel went in perfectly. The next thing on the list is right over here in the center console area. As you can see, the ashtray area right over here is missing. We got a new panel that came in from JDM Ohio Direct, so we'll go ahead and get that replaced. While we're doing that, we want to go ahead and replace the Type-R shift boot right over here. It's pretty worn out due to age, and we have a brand new OEM one that we're going to do. Last but not least, while we're removing the console, we want to get to this center panel. In the back of this button here, it actually has some illuminated light bulb in the back, and a couple of light bulbs not working. So in the next shot, we go ahead and get a car cover and show you guys what we were talking about. All right, so we got a car partially covered. Just want to really show you here. This is the audio unit. The bottom here, one of these bulbs here would come in and out. Right now it's working perfectly, but you can see over here in the climate control, this is the fan speed, but up here the mode and then the temperature area here, the light bulb is out. So instead of just changing one light bulb, we want to go ahead and change all four of them here. All right, let's get started. First by removing the rear section of the console, then move up to the shifter console box right over here. Then we get to the panel over here, but before we move the panel, we probably got some screws right along the side. Probably will need to drop the glove box down and also remove the panel here. When we get all those removed, then we can get the center bezel here out of the way. All right, pretty much all the panels are out. The only thing we're gonna do now, let's go ahead and put this glove box back up real quick here. Radio console here. This panel need to come off. The only thing that we have here is just this two Phillip, one here and one over here, and this panel should just come right out. Alright, so we got a radio panel out without any issues. Let's go take a look what we have over here. Okay, so in the back of the radio panel, we have this aftermarket unit with all the wire laying around. So all I'm doing here, you don't have to do it. I'm just gonna disconnect it, get this out of the way so that I can concentrate what I'm doing here. So we have the buttons down here and also the knob up here. There are two light bulbs here over here, one over here, and then two behind this panel. So let's go ahead and start it by removing this little panel here, and we can go ahead and replace these two bulbs. All right, so we got the panel out, and the back of the panel we have this harness here. I'm going to move this out of the way. Two light bulbs over here, and we have four light bulbs. They are actually different. Have a little orange insert for the amber light. So on this particular bulb here, it will use these two longer one, and the two shorter one will for the climate control knob. So let's go ahead by get a pocket screwdriver, a little indentation, twist it, just like that here, and then it should just come right out, just like that. So we got a new bulb here. All we have to do, put them in like this, get a pocket screwdriver, nice twist, and that's it. That's simple. Let's move on to the climate control knob section over here. So the climate control panel over here on the back side, two bulbs the same exact way, just like the other one. Nice twist right, just like that. One pops out, the other one, just massage it. It should just come right out with no issue. So we took care of the bulb. All we have to do is put everything back together. Guys, remember the center lower dash cover that's missing the ashtray and also the cigarette lighter? Well, we got a replacement one from JDM Ohio Direct. Comes with everything, functional ashtray, cigarette lighters, and also the harness in the back. So let's go ahead and get this installed. So before we put everything back together, remember the new shift boot that we have right over here, the new one and also the old one. We want to go ahead and take our time now and go ahead and replace it. In the back of the console here, 2 Phillips screws, it just pops right out. Just like that, it is good to go. All we have to do is just wipe down the console, get all the dirt out, and then put everything back together. Alright, we got the dashboard area all finished up. Let's move on to the next item, which is in the back of the car. We have the rear seat folded down, and let's take a look at these 2 panels right over here. 2 big openings with a bunch of old glue residue. Looks like someone had a strut bar back here and they obviously cut a hole in the panel, then try to cover up with some duct tape, and over time it just looked pretty nasty. So what we have here, we have a pair of replacement panels from JDM Ohio Direct. I want to give a shout out to Aaron, always helping us out. So let's go ahead and get this started, get the rear seat out, maybe remove the carpet, then work our way out and getting this panel out. second panel is out, let's go ahead and get the interior a quick wipe down. Well, talking about wipe down, let's take a look at the interior. And yep, we will get this cleaned up. So we got the interior nice and clean up with this chemical guys stain extractor. Work really well, highly recommended. Spray and just wipe everything right off without any issues. So now let's move on to our replacement panel right over here. Very good condition overall, but it is a little dirty. So what we have here, we have a Honda or Acura product called spray cleaner and polish. We'll give that a try and get that cleaned up and put everything back together. Just swap over the speaker. I think we're ready to go. worn down steering wheel and the shift foot, along with all the missing and damaged interior trim, have all been replaced on this EK9 Civic Type-R, and it's looking really, really nice. If you want to support us, make sure you hit the like button. Also subscribe to our channel. On the next episode, we'll be getting our new suspension along with a little surprise for you guys. As always, thank you so much for watching our channel. We hope to see you guys on the next one.